Hello and welcome to Rune Factory 4, episode 14. We're gonna go kill this Chimera, because he's been looking at us kind of dirty, and he's kind of just been sticking around. Okay, so this battle just kind of takes a little bit of time, so I wanted to cover a few things first. I'm going to be trying out a different recording format, where I don't necessarily show all the progress, or speed through it. My main goal is that we've gotten to the point in the game where things get pretty grindy, which I personally love. They get kind of grindy, and things just take time to get the levels and grind out the days, that kind of thing. So what I'm doing here differently is basically I'm going to try doing some more editing in post, and then I'll just try to record the important parts of the film, I guess. Yeah, I think that's it. So hopefully we're gonna go with more of a flashy, milestone kind of perspective of the video. Anyways, for this battle, I'm primarily just drinking antidote potions, since they heal 1500, and I do not know how I did not get confused on that attack. I swear, he hits me with the bubbles like over and over, and I'm just like, how did you not hit me? Oh my gosh. And then I pick up a freaking paralysis, and it's like, what the hell? This guy needs to leave me alone. I'm thinking I won't do too much recording like this in post. I mainly just wanted to give an entrance, and then I have this clip and I didn't record anything during it. Because I think my live reactions are typically going to be better. So my objective will be get the live reactions and then just edit all these milestones together. I think that does it for announcements in regards to setup. Oh my gosh. I'm really surprised I didn't get confused on this. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Got it. Oh man, that coronavirus though. So I'm gonna go ahead and get us moving forward. Doug's pulse quickened as he realized Lest, the man he loved, was right in front of him. Little did he know, though, Lest was already more than physical, yet shy of being spiritual. Lest could feel. And apparently we're in a brand new world now. Everything is autumn, and everything is beautiful on the autumn road. And we're probably gonna get one shot within 5 seconds. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4 banana. Okay. We don't get one shot. I'm really surprised. And there's yellow grass here. I've been saving all this grass up to make grass tea eventually. I have no clue when I'm gonna be able to make this tea. Yeah, Lord. Huh. Oh. That was creepy. I'm a weirdo. Oh. Why are they called Furbies? Are they like Furbies? They're not furries. I can't get to this chest. Let me in. Let me in. Okay. Ooh, Jinkies. The large stump that the traveler mentioned. Now, if you watch carefully in this clip, you'll see me get my booty totally beaten. I proceed to then run the fuck away, so I don't die. Oh, and then now, we're forging an item. I'm just cutting everywhere. This is great! I'm gonna make a quality sickle, because I found silver in them there hills. The autumn road was full of silver, but equally as full of deaths, tears, and weird-ass little furry people called palm tigers. Yeah, that's it. Alright, and welcome back. So, basically, we've been grinding a bunch, and now we are on Turnip Festival Day, or whatever. I want to participate. Let's take a look. So it looks like we hit the flying turnips with a ball. I don't actually remember this. Time, top left. Upper part, okay. And I can take a look at my stats. I don't know how to do this though. Oh, I just pick it up. Okay. Can I jump? I don't know if I can okay, I can dash. Oh, that's oh, that was bad. Pink Earth. Ooh. Oh, I see. So that's what that was. The golden ball seems to spread. Just missed it. Wait for it. I don't know what the spawn is on that. Like maybe the gold thing only shows up X number of times. Or the gold ball that is. Got it. Well, almost 11k. Ooh. This is gonna be tight or I'm gonna lose first though. Oh yes! Give me the first place Turnip Festival. Wow.
Yes, that's great. Not bad.
Oh, I love it. I mean, good friends supporting me.
Good job.
Gosh, fucking. What? Oh, Dillis has like a weird thing on his waist. Interesting. Yes, I'm still calling him Dillis till the day I die. Let's see if we learn anything. Tomato juice, grilled gabelio, fruit sandwich, the grilled lobster, le croquettes. God, I love croquettes. French toast, and the salted sesame, or salted truth, and grits. All of the cooking, bread. It's basically new stuff. I already have the Chaos Shield. This one gives 1+ to attack, even though it hasn't been upgraded at all. Interesting. I'm just gonna sell this. I crafted a Chaos Shield.
Hello.
Shake your hand. Sure, let's take his hand. Oh, okay. So events-wise, I purchased my own shop. I don't really use it, but I'll show you what it is. So basically, you can go put things in here. So right now, like, I've got a silver hairpin I crafted and a mushroom. This is worth, what, 1,100? So let's try tossing one of those in. And... yeah, sure. Let's do that. So then you go over here. And you literally just stand here. No, you can barely see your face. Then people will come to you. And they might try to buy things. Come on.
Welcome.
Oh, sees I have an omelet. Let's talk the item up. Oh, they're gonna come back. Okay. You want my omelet? Oh, you want my hairpin? Alright, sure.
Hey.
So, oh, yeah, I have an omelet. Yeah, talk it up. Oh, that's really good. This normally sells for 1.1k.
Thank you for the
Look at that
purchase.
money. Hey, gonna get out of my... I'm not gonna help you stretch. I'm gonna put Baldo. Baldo. I like Baldo. Oh, you want my mushroom? Let me talk it up. It's worth 10 gold normally. Alright, you can have it.
Yes. Please come
Everything's
again.
been sold. So this, doing this basically levels up your, oh crap. I wanted to go down quick. Can you not? Wait, it says R+. The heck? Oh, I wonder if you just have to hold right trigger down. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that'll increase your bartering, which increases your intelligence. So if you're going like a mage build, then that's good. Additionally, I've been bathing at least once or twice a day, so my bathing level increases. Increase HP and RP. Then, what else? Still been getting hit, been going out to the dungeon. Mainly the new southwestern dungeon, going out there. Then I think my chemistry and crafting have probably increased a little bit. I've just been doing little things, no major gear upgrades yet. Same with forging. Cooking as well, it really is pretty slow right now. Mainly because I just do sashimi and then I cook 2 omelets every day using the cuckoo egg or cluckadoodle and the buffalo milk. Then fishing, mining, these haven't changed much. Yeah. Farming's up to 51. Love has been increasing. I think you actually get this from killing gates. I found this interesting training mechanism. So then here, Earth is getting up there. So I got my fist to 41, and I've got dual blades to 41. And I found this really weird, I don't know if it's intentional, but like it's really easy training. Oh wow. Okay. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. I believe I don't have anything but dual blades and gloves in my on my person. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just make a weapon really quick. I'll do a short sword. And just arrange this by skill, okay. How many carrots do I actually have? Curious. Oh, I got 7. Okay, let's just make one of them then. So this is actually really good XP, since this is like a... what level? 32, and I'm only level 29 right now, so this is a good XP item. Oh, okay. Let's go to level 30. I just needed a short sword to show you how this training mechanism works. Okay, so now I basically lost all my RP. I could eat one of these things. I'm gonna sell the salted food just for the item variation in my sales record. I'm concerned they might have a cost later where it's like, oh, sell this many. Also, I'm recording this in the middle of the night because I was playing and I was like, oh, I need to show them this. Okay, so I've got my beautiful weapon toys here. Did you have fun?
Mildly, yes.
I want to be able to... Well, sometimes you just gotta eat. This is all really low RP gain. Sashimi's alright.
Did it!
Okay, so we're gonna go to the Leon Karnak location. So the reason why this is interesting is because if you recall before, I was actually able to walk out there. But upon coming back there, I actually haven't been able to walk out there. Should have gone to Obsidian Mansion. I'll get that fucking club. But yeah, so now it's actually blocked off, which kind of peeves me. It must be because they've got this. Yeah, it does. It's probably because they have some flag that says, "Oh, block it off now." Even though, like, going in there before, like, I couldn't stay alive for a hot second. I died very quick. So, I'm kind of surprised they blocked it off. But, I mean, it makes sense. I'm just surprised they weren't consistent with doing it earlier. Anyways, so, check this out. So, I can't get past it. But let's take a look at my, sword. Short sword's like level 18. I'm gonna sit here. It's one combo. Two combo. Three combos. And voila, it's level 19. So, I think I had like 36 short or was it dual sword, and then I had like 20 something fists, and I literally just spent like 13 in-game hours or something just sitting here spamming the button. And like, look, I just hit level 20. It barely took any time. So, I don't know if I'm gonna keep using this. I might just use it to get to 40. I'm guessing there's some amount of fall off for XP gaming. But the reason this is so nice is because normally when you're trading on monsters, you have to chase them around, run after them, wait for them to spawn again, and even re-enter. So this saves so much time if you actually just train on this. So, if you wanted to grind easier, you might want to come here. Notice my RPs run out, so now when I use my special, then I'll actually take physical damage. So, that's kind of been what I've been doing for, training, partially. Hey everyone, we're back. Oh god, my thing disconnected. Okay, we're back. It's the fishing thing. I said I wasn't gonna record it. I don't record it. Yeah, participate. I just gotta catch the big fish. Okay, so my route, I basically just look for big fish. Okay, there's nothing in these little ponds. Nothing. Oh my god. Okay. This is my big fish routing. That's an alright fish, but it's not a big one. You basically just hit every lake. If you're crazy, you do the water temple. Airships are the way to go, by the way. Oh, that's not a bad one. You can also play it by doing loads. Oh, there we go. Alright, we got a big one. Okay, here's my technique. Close my eyes. I'm listening for the wriggle. Dang! Oh, that's depressing for my technique. Remember, it's all about size. These springfish are actually pretty solid. There's a poison trout, if you recall, those can get pretty big. Actually not. There is some fish in here. I personally enjoy just walking around looking for things. And there's no big fish here. The problem with doing it here, though, is that you have to clear out the mess. Decent? I've seen some big ones here. Also, I'm kind of surprised. I actually just fish and let them be. Oh, I can't. It's interesting. Maybe I'll control these for a little bit. Fish it. Nothing good. It's so depressing about that. Yeah. I just want to leave some fish. That one I have is pretty solid, though. Yeah, it's too bad. I guess my fishing skills too low. I think it's in its 30s, though. I'll probably be speeding through most of this. I'll just tell you when I catch fish. That's a fish. On the third one like that. Fuck! Damn it! That's why I don't watch it. Fuck me! That was perfect. Fuck! Okay, I've removed my hand from the button. Or finger. 4? Yes! Whew! 86.2 centimeters. So the poison rainbow trout is like one of the biggest fish I think you can find really easily. It has a really good load time here. You'll notice I found this 3 times in a day, so I highly recommend. Oh, entry record. It's a new record for the biggest catch, which is pretty dang good. So that probably means I'm set. I'm pretty confident with an 86.2 centimeter. I'll just glance and see if there are any other fish here I want to catch. I'm kind of looking for sardines too, so I can make some dried sardines. Cook some. Nothing here. So yeah, compared to right here, you could also load in like this, and you could try to do it this way for the pond up here. And then you can actually do a double check too. But I prefer to do this because I can't do an easy like. It's a couple more seconds to just do an easy check down here. So it isn't too much of a lost cause, but I like the other one more. It feels more efficient to me. Oh yeah. It's smaller than the one I got before. Yes, yes it is. Oh, it's my biggest pike. I think I can go turn in. Oh, did we see Illuminata?
Hello. It's so nice out.
There you go.
Hiya.
Come here, big fishy. Yeah, I was doing the editing for the swimsuit episode, and I was just like, I feel like such a creep, because I exposed their bodies. So, yeah, I felt like a creep doing that, but I was also just like, I don't know. It's gameplay. Someone did the illustration. So 69.4. I think I'm gonna beat Dillis. Fucking Dillis beat me in the last one. What? He beat me again? Oh, Dillis. You are the anti. Fucking Lady Blossom. Fucking 120.
Congrats.
Wow.
Ugh.
Till we meet again.
What the heck?
Hello.
My fish was giant. You saw the shadow. It... okay, well I guess I gotta go to bigger ponds.
I got it.
Hey, you say you found a legendary? No.
I got it.
Well, maybe the fish species just isn't that big, but that's the biggest I can get. I don't know. I'm gonna eat this cooking bread. Oh. I want tempura, and I can cook it now. Alright, well, that's depressing. By the way, I shipped a level 5 veggie. It was a turnip, high turnover, easy to increase crop level. Waiting on my clovers. I was able to grow a orange tree in the back, right here. This has been making fruit. I turn into fruit smoothies. Waiting on my apple and grape and a twinkle tree. I believe twinkle trees are just cut down for logs. And then there's one clover behind here. Then my second clover is right here. So I'm waiting on this. Additionally, I went ahead and grinded out level. Oh, I didn't. I don't know if last time I showed you spear, but yeah, I grinded out level 41 spear. And then I worked a little bit on the longsword. And then the axe and hammer, I probably won't do. And then let's take a look at the progress I made in the dungeon, too. Just gonna check this. Okay, so what you'll see here, let me just grab this rock. This is a ruby rock. Unfortunately, no rubies today. So what I'm gonna do is just eat one of my antidotes since it recovers 1500 HP. I've been doing the mining trips out here because I can increase my forge level really easily by just making seasoned hoes, which are a level 30 required skill. They sell for 400 and they just take 1 silver to produce. So forging level is going up from the silver runs here. So the dungeon so far, I think I'm good on health. I uncovered a little bit more of it. I basically went up 2 more cells, hit a switch to a yellow switch, and then that let me go east, and then north, and then east again. And then I died or something like that. Also, I want more red flowers, but I'm not really concerned with my stash right now. These bowl things are similar to buffaloes. I don't actually know if they produce milk, to be honest. These yellow things, these are giant-ass man-eating creatures. And you can get stuck in between them very easily. I've done it many a time. Their damage may also be scaling, like, based on health. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to remember. Now we're introduced to goblin pirates, and constant damage rooms, which force you to basically be more aggressive with all that chest. Give it to me. Oh, come on. At least it's not a mimic. Give me that toast. A ruby, I'll go for it. Oh, I got it. Okay. North. Man-eating room. Oh, those things hit like trucks. I gotta go north. Dash, dash. Alright. I don't like this very much. I'm gonna wait for good spawns. You can try to play the... Oh, I can kill this? I can't kill this straight away. Can't laser beam that down. I gotta be really careful about my combos here. If I combo in, I'm gonna go for health. Ooh, nice. He might wake up with Popular Sign. Okay. Spin move is really good for dealing with ranged enemies. So, if you remember back to like the first or second episode, ranged attacks can basically be hit down. So when you get your ultimate or your spinning move, I'll show you right here. So this one, when you get that, that'll knock down incoming projectiles, which is super useful. So let's hit that. Oh, great. Okay, so now we have a checkpoint back here. I'll take the RP. So this is interesting. I don't think this is a... I've been wrong about this before. This might be a boss fight. No, it's just new creatures. Does it deal damage? Yeah, poison, so okay. Well, it's silver ore, I think. 375 damage. If I can stun him, he might be able to be okay here. Come on, need him on a wall. I can stun him on a wall. Okay. Ooh, Dark Crystal. Good drop. Those guys do a lot of damage. I'm surprised, because it's fire-based, and my fire... I guess my magic defense probably isn't as high as my physical defense. For instance, let's take a look at my physical defense. So if we look... Oh, sorry, not there. I think it's over here. So my defense is 263, my magic defense is 273. I could bump this by wearing this charm, which would increase my defense, but then I lose the XP gain from my heart pendant. Skill experience gained. I personally prefer to always try wearing the skill pendant. I think it's just better. And then if you get into like a really hard place, you could use a Venti's charm, which is pretty solid for like what we have access to. Also, I've been finding these big crystals now from the silver ores. I don't know if that's a mining level requirement, because it feels like they just showed up for the first time yesterday. But that's an 83 difficulty item to work with, which is difficult. I also just realized my video title for this episode. I need another clip. Okay, well I updated it. Hopefully expert's correct. And then magic crystals. I don't know. I want to say they're not easy to obtain, but that's not necessarily true. I do not recall. Okay, well, I have no clue. We're on the next stage of the delirium. Okay, these can poison me? Oh my god, we're not healing here. Nice, I'll hit the other one in that. Come on, give me the spin move. Another great reason for making these antidotes from cherry grass is they remove your poison in helpful times like this, and then they heal you a bunch. Carapace is great. Oh, I didn't know we could do that. What this? Silver boots. Yeah, sure. What are the stat changes? So this is plus 16 versus... Whoops. So I'm losing out on some magic defense, but I get like 4 times the physical. It's worth it. I don't know how often chests spawn here. That might, well, that was very likely a deterministic drop. And this is also hell. Come on. Take that chest and go. I might die here. I think I'm dead. I'm not getting iframes. Oh, why did I stay? I'm gonna die. No. No, no. Oh, Jones, I'm paying your mortgage.
Are you all right?
You'll know he went above 5k, but I also have over 100k, so I'm pretty loaded. I sold a lot of corn. Okay, and that's my current status in the dungeon. I'll be back once we've made some more progress.